Hi, my name is Shanalie Wijesinghe, and I work in business development. I'm also the sales engineer here at Boulevard. I've worked in the salon industry for 12, going on 13 years now, primarily in Los Angeles and also in New York for some time. I was most recently at Benjamin Salons, and before that with Sally Hirschberger, Los Angeles. I love the openness, I love the creativity, and I also love the feeling of equality there. It's one of the few industries where men and women are paid equally, and that was a huge draw to me. The story of the underdog. A lot of times, beauty school seemed to be some sort of cop-out, or for someone who maybe couldn't make it to college and things like that. But I've been able to work alongside people who have literally become millionaires doing hair. It's definitely something that a lot of people don't always know about and don't think about, but beauty affects all of us. And something that I do within Boulevard is I teach everyone about the salon industry, about the product that we sell and we are so passionate about. And an example that I use for everyone is before they came to the job interview at Boulevard, they probably looked in the mirror, they probably fixed their hair, put a little product in, made sure they had some deodorant on and didn't smell bad and really looked the part, right? Well, that's beauty. I miss that buzz. I miss the fact that everything happens at the same time, from the phones blaring, people checking in, checking out, staff getting crazy, clients super excited. There's so much happening in one room at any given moment, any place I go. I always felt like I was this hostess of this big, amazing party where everyone was just buzzing along and booming. So I love that vibrancy, that energy in a room. And at the end of the day, we're making people happy, right? Everyone comes in feeling one way, and no matter what, they're like flipping their head, they're feeling good. So really, we're making people's day at the end of at that point, right? They're just super excited to be leaving the salon looking the way that they wanted to. I constantly felt like everyone needed a piece of me, and I don't miss that feeling of feeling like I'm not giving enough to my team. I, was always in the trenches with my team and loved every single person, and to the point where I felt like I was never giving enough. And I know there's probably a lot of other managers and business owners out there that feel that way, and it's not necessarily something to feel bad about, but I wish there was more time in the day for me to have given a little piece of myself to everyone. So I think that's like the only thing that I'm not really missing is not feeling like I'm not doing enough, I guess is the best way to put that. Become comfortable in change. So change management is departments in a lot of big companies, right? This is something that in our world sometimes has been very scary, right? And it's funny because when someone's ready to make a change in the way they look, who do they come to, right? They come to us in the beauty world. And here we are, like, so afraid of, the things that change in our world. And we've had to deal with a lot of change. The laws in California, for one, there's been so much change just even in the dynamic of your employees, right? There's this world of independent versus W-2, and there's been so much change that's happened, and not a lot of people know how to manage that. And they just think about that physical change, right? What's going to be different in my business? But nobody understands that there's an emotional reaction to that even through some change, there's even a grieving process. So I would say definitely become comfortable in change and learn more about change management, and don't be afraid of it, because that's really where the best work is done. No one ever changes the world by being comfortable. So I see, more technology being adopted into the day-to-day. The best thing I can, describe or really compare this to is social media, right? 10 years ago, none of us were on Instagram the way we are now. We weren't marketing on there. We weren't looking for new clients. I've worked with people doing $500,000 in sales, and 90% of that business has come in through Instagram alone. Technology is becoming a huge piece in our world, and it used to be an afterthought to us. Now we are looking for solutions to help us, have an easier life, right? We do it in our homes, and we 100% should be doing it in our business. I want something that's going to make it easy for me to take a picture of my client, get them booked in, and do all of that. Alongside with teaching me, why shouldn't I use a piece of technology to learn something? We've all jumped up on YouTube to quickly learn how to change a doorknob, or even in our world, how to paint better balayage highlights, for example. So I would say, really look for more technology to do things that maybe you don't even want to do anymore. Now, are we going to have robots doing hair and working the front desk? Absolutely not. There's some things that still need to be personable, but in a lot of ways, why not make our lives easier one way or another?